Unimpressed.
Why are we not seeing
because
this on
I'm
video?
sure that it is not as graceful as I.
Come on!
Okay, so you don't have the TV on during the old.
No. No.
You're not watching a Law and Order marathon, and all of a sudden you're like,
Dun,
oh, yeah.
dun.
And you're like, all right, Dad, I'm ready. This case is getting good. That never happened.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
Boy.
Oi!
Oi!
Did you do it during Law and Order last night?
I did not.
Watched a little Law and Order. What's the one with that Vince D'Onofrio, the weird guy with the ticks?
CI.
Watched a little bit of that yesterday.
Criminal intent.
And thought, yeah, I could probably bang to this. I could do an all right
I've
job.
literally never had that thought in my life.
Yeah, I was watching. I was thinking, I could probably do it to this. This would be
You
a
could
good
do
one.
it to anything.
This
Come
would be,
on.
This would be a good one.
Sesame Street could be on.
Sesame
you don't
Street.
care?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to turn it down?
No. You leave it up, right? Then you got Bert and Ernie singing a song, and you're like, whoa, slow down, guys.
Is that how Bert and Ernie sound?
No.
Or
I don't know who sounds like that.
Chef. Chef. I don't know. You know who I used to think it was?
Who did you used to think
I
it
do
was?
this voice a lot.
Okay.
Marvin the Martian.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like him.
Marvin the Martian?
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is he still around?
No.
I miss all those cartoons.
He's gone.
If you watch,
A
like
little
they
scrub
had
brush
to,
on his head.
They had to get rid of so many of those old cartoons because they were like just so insensitive. You know, they got rid of. Remember Speedy Gonzales?
Yes.
Speedy Gonzales is gone now.
Yes.
He doesn't exist because he had the drunk uncle who would just sit there and he had his little hat on and he's like, okay, Speedy, okay. So they had to get rid of him. They had to get rid of those two birds, Heckle and Jekyll. They had to get rid of them. Do you remember them?
I don't remember them.
Because they were like Southern and black. And they acted like it. So they had to get rid of them.
Okay.
They got rid of so many of these cartoons that we grew up watching.
My parents didn't really let me watch cartoons.
Oh.
I know.
I'm sorry about that.
I think that's why I love TV. I don't love cartoons, though, but
Okay.
I love television.
You used
but
to get one day to watch cartoons when we were growing up. It was Saturday.
Yeah, that was the only day we could ever do it.
And
they
then
still wouldn't let me do it.
My dad liked the old Looney Tunes, so we got to watch that. But like the other ones, we rarely watched anything. And then the Looney Tunes he liked, and he'd be laughing. But if you watched them before they got rid of them all, like they were all like James Cagney references and stuff that we had no idea as kids what
Right.
they were talking about.
Right.
But there they were right there on the TV. But they had to get rid of like half of their characters. They can't even
They're
show them
gone
anymore.
now.
Yeah. You got that pig that stutters. I mean, I'm sure they got to get rid of him eventually.
Porky.
Because people are stuttering, and that makes fun of them.
Did they get rid of Porky?
I'm sure that they will eventually. I don't think that
So
they
they
have.
haven't yet.
Not that I know of. And the duck has
He's
the
got a
list.
Christmas song, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, Blue Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. We should play it. We need to find that song and play it. It's got to be in here because I definitely have heard it.
It is.
I've heard it over the Christmas season on our sister station, 100.5 The River. They play their.
They play it?
They play Christmas songs, and I definitely have heard that song. Blue Christmas, Porky Pig. Is it there?
Yeah.
I'll have a blue. And here you are. Merry Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Porky.
I'll feel so blue. Just about you.
The earliest Christmas song ever played.
No kidding.
Okay, that's all you get.
We won. We won the Christmas
We win the
race.
Christmas race.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay, when did that song come out? That song has to be from like the 70s, right? Let's see. I'm Googling here. Blue Christmas.
You're getting choked up. You love it so much.
It's so funny. 2011 is when it first made the internet.
Wow.
2004, here's a story about
Why are you
it.
laughing, Amanda?
Because I thought he meant like 2011 is when I came out.
No, it definitely came out before that.
Listen to everybody typing away.
Here, so somebody wrote, this is the worst message board ever. Okay, I'm going to read it verbatim. Okay, we're talking Blue Christmas right now. I just Googled. I went down like 5 or 6 posts because this one's from 2004.
Okay.
Here it is, Wednesday, December 22nd, 2004, posted by Johnny. Okay. Does anyone here know where it came from? I thought it was old. Someone says it's new. I'm looking for who recorded it. I see some say Mel Blanc, who is the voice, and some say others. Does anyone know? Oh, forget it. I found it. But he didn't answer. And he just continued. And forget it. I found it. Did he find it while typing? Did he have two?
And why would you post that then?
Did he have two computers open?
I don't know. We have a lot of questions.
So then the next person says, okay, so then who did it? Why are you asking this question if you found it?
You said this is from 2004?
2004, 10 years ago. And then he never answered. So no, we did answer. Someone did answer it. It's from 20 years ago in 2004.
So 30 years ago.
30 years ago. Denny Brownlee is the guy who sang it. There you are.
Wow.
Warner Brothers sued him for it.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, so Warner Brothers sued him for that song. So after they sued him, he changed the name to Seymour Swine Blue Christmas.
Because it's called, well, let's see, what is it called? Blue Christmas by Porky Pig.
Okay, so that
right.
that was what he had initially released it as.
Right.
And then they had to change it to Seymour Swine. Blue. But yeah.
Does that make you excited for Christmas?
No. Are you ready for Christmas?
Curtis was giving me grief yesterday.
It's not even summer.
I'm so excited for it to be raining because I have things going on and I have things to do and I don't want to feel like I have to be outside enjoying the sun. He's like, shut up.
I told 3 people yesterday because it was rainy and
everybody was complaining.
We didn't get to play the basketball game at my house because it was rainy. And I said, well, you know what? Connie brought up a good point. She was actually looking forward to a break from all the heat and sunshine. And no one else is on your side with that. I need a break from the heat and sunshine. I'm tired of summer.
I think Amanda may have been on my side. Amanda?
Yesterday, yes. I was inside all day.
Liar.
Amanda.
You guys.
Amanda.
I had stuff to do.
And always being on people's sides, I don't like it.
We love each other.
I do need to ask, though, Amanda, what happened with the note and the manure on the car? Can you tell us here before 6:30?
Maybe.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
I am allowed to talk about it.
Okay. Let's hear before 6:30.
There's not like a restraining order or
No,
anything, right?
I can talk about it.
What happened? Because I'm interested. I know Connie's interested. We
Everybody's
all wanna know.
interested.
We want to
yes. I know she was a little nervous leaving here yesterday.
I was very nervous. I did not want to deal with it. I stayed here as long as possible.
We decided, did you ever do that when you have to go do something? Like I do this when I have to go to the dentist.
Right?
In 1 hour, this will be done.
Okay.
In 1 hour. Just go handle it.
So you do that.
In 1 hour, this will be done. Whatever it is that you don't want to do, if it takes less than an hour.
I don't really do that.
In 1 hour, this will be done.
So I walked out of here about 5 after 10 yesterday. How long did you stay?
What time were we here till? Like 12?
Whoa.
30?
What?
Oh, I don't think it was that late.
Maybe it was like noon.
Like, did work happen?
No.
Okay, good. I didn't miss anything. Because
No.
anytime I leave so super early and then I find out like the next day that you guys were here until like noon or 11:30, I always wonder, should I have stayed? Like, was there work? But
No, I don't think. No.
okay, okay, good.
No, I'm here to tell you, no work happened during that 2 hour period.
Okay, because I don't want to miss out on like work. I don't want to be the guy who's absent from some big.
Do you even
work
have
meeting.
FOMO about work?
Yeah. I got FOMO about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
I
when I'm
guess.
here, I don't want to be here. But if you guys are here, I want to be here.
Oh, that explains why you always like yell at me to leave with you.
Yeah.
Come on, we're going.
Yes.
Come on, let's leave.
Because I don't want you to get into like some deep conversation about work, and then like all things are changed, and then I have no say.
You come in and somebody else is sitting here.
Exactly. Hey, what's your name? Oh, I'm the new Curtis. Oh, great.
Not your chair.
why
I'm
didn't you
talking about
call
my
me?
chair.
Oh no, my chair.
I just gave up yesterday.
Always replace my chair. Don't replace your chair.
My chair is very squeaky.
Always. Let's hear it. I think I'm hearing that in the room and not on the radio. Can you guys hear that?
I can hear that.
Oh my goodness, Amanda. There he goes. That's your chair. Hold on.
This is an awkward thing to watch.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is disturbing.
My chair made that noise too, and I had a big smile on my face. What?
It's not squeaking.
No, it's not.
The only thing that would make that worse is if you did your hair that way that I hate.
Look at I was done. Oh, so good.
Stop it.
Call him.
to be a
Paramore on the new channel 95.7.
I was just stretching out my hands.
6:27.
I wasn't
Oh.
doing like a gang sign or anything. What the heck?
I did not think that was a gang sign. I thought it was like
That's the
a Hershey kiss.
That's what you do for the Diamond Cutter if you're Diamond Dallas Page in the WWE. Oh yeah, Diamond Cutter's coming. No, I was just stretching my hands. I got
Why?
I don't know. Like my hands seem like I was holding on to something for a really long time, and they seem sore.
Oh, is that a metaphor for something?
No, like my hands, I got sore hands. I don't know what the deal is.
Did you tighten a screw yesterday?
I did not. I like the screws loose, so I did not tighten any screws. I don't know what happened with me. I do, though, also not know what happened with Amanda, and we need to get to the bottom of this.
Amanda.
It's time for Amanda drama, everybody. Woot woo!
Wait, hold on 1 second before we do that.
What happened?
Brian's on the phone.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Brian,
We
we're
are
great.
good.
What's up?
Hey, man, I moved to Florida, and my mother told me she heard you guys talking about me on the radio, so I figured I'd give you guys a call.
What were we saying about you?
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
you guys were talking about all my tattoos, being on lockup.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you guys
Are you the guy with the crown?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question then, man. Did you get the crown removed?
I actually had my first meeting on the 17th of this month to start getting the laser removal.
Okay,
Oh, that's awesome.
here's the deal. If you don't remember the story, Lockup, Kent County, focused on Grand Rapids, and there was a guy, he had a crown tattoo, and then his girlfriend came to visit and said, you need to get that tattoo removed. And
Yeah, that was my wife.
Oh, your wife.
Your
okay.
wife,
So,
okay.
so your wife came and said, you got to get rid of that tattoo. And we're watching like, there's no way in hell I'm getting that tattoo removed.
How long have you had it?
I've had it probably about, 6 years, maybe 5.
Okay, 6 years, maybe 5 years.
Okay.
So you have your first meeting to get it removed, and now you're in Florida?
Yeah, I moved down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay.
You're not in jail, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
This isn't your one phone call.
Wait, how long ago was that filmed, Brian?
Huh?
How long ago was that filmed?
That was filmed in November. No, that was aired in November, so probably like 2-3 months before it aired.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
was at home when that was aired.
you
Oh,
were
you were.
you were already out.
Yeah, I got out like a month before it was aired.
Did you
they
have like
pay you?
No, they don't. I honestly thought I was gonna get paid for it. I didn't want to do it, but my wife loves that show, so
Okay.
I watched. I let them do it, and I found out they don't pay because it's a documentary.
Oh, documentary.
All right, now did you have like a watching party?
Yeah, they'll follow me. They'll have me do things. A lot of that shit. Have you walk around and have you do certain things, or they'll have you repeat shit.
Hey man, we're on the radio. You can't be saying that all the time.
I gotta put him on hold. We can't put him on anymore.
Okay, well, we were learning about the show. He has a potty mouth. He doesn't know.
Yeah, you cannot.
So
say
the crown
that.
tattoo,
Oh.
that video, we still have that video up, right, at
we do.
mychannel957.com. Let's move it to the top so you can see the video. And he called today.
Yeah, and thanks to his mom for getting a hold of him.
His mom listening. He's down in Florida now. Yeah, we can't talk to you anymore, Brian.
You can't swear on the
This
radio.
isn't jail, right?
No kidding.
We have different rules than in jail.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so his mom calls and says,
seems
come
like
on
it's
in.
going to hurt to get that whole crown.
Well, that's what I
removed.
was thinking when she said you got to get it removed. It's like there's no way I'm letting. I already got the tattoo on my skull.
right.
Now you're gonna laser it off? No,
Right.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. He did. He has awesome tattoos though. If you want to check him out, mychannel957.com, because he has the crown and then it goes down like his whole body. I mean, it is a good look. And now,
Yeah.
and now at least he's in Florida where he cannot wear a shirt like all year.
Right.
You know, he can just have it off the whole time. Well, I'm
Okay, well, now that we got Brian drama out of the way.
Okay,
And
it's
now,
the Amanda
time
drama.
for Amanda Drama.
So yesterday we were telling you about Amanda, how she walked out yesterday morning of her apartment door, and there was a note on the door that said, "Watch your back."
Right?
And then she gets down to her car, and there's something smeared all over
A
it.
mysterious something. We don't know what it was.
Did you guys go back, by the way, did you go back to your parking spot from yesterday morning and look to see if there was anything on the ground?
I did. I actually parked in the same place when I
Okay.
got home so I could kind of investigate a little bit. And with all the rain, I didn't see anything,
Okay.
Ah, the rain.
unfortunately.
Okay, so you,
All
you,
right.
you stayed here longer than you needed to because you didn't really want to deal with it. You were here till about noon. You get back to the apartment complex. What's your first move?
So I went back to my apartment so I could get the note, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, as many people suggested, to be able to preserve it.
Right.
And I called down to the office. And when I told him that there was a note that had been left on my door by another tenant, he said, why don't we stop the conversation right here? Why don't you come down here with the note and we'll discuss it further?
Okay.
So I went down to the office. He took several copies of the note. We kind of started discussing who we thought had left the note, and I told him about my car as well. And at that point, when I told him about my car, he said, okay, well, now this is a situation where we need to get the police involved because they've vandalized your property.
Yeah.
So he called a police officer. A police officer
wow.
also came down there and took a report.
Okay.
He left after probably about 25 minutes, just after taking the report. Me and the guy who works at the apartment complex had a conversation and tried to figure out who we thought it was. Kind of eliminated some people.
Okay.
We're pretty much down to one person who we are pretty sure is the person who did it.
Wow. So are they going to confront this person, or is that left to you, or is there nothing going to happen?
He said that he was going to try to give her a call.
What's a her?
It's a girl.
A lady.
And see if he could kind of get information out, like, because she moved in not long ago.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he seemed to think that if he would just call and kind of be like following up, like, hey, how are things going?
Right.
You know, maybe he could kind of get out of her that
Somebody-
we annoyed them in some way. Yeah.
Somebody in the building
Right.
upset me, and I had to smear some poop on their car. I also left them a note telling them to watch their back. All right, so with the cops, so you did go to the cops then, and they have the paper trail. It's
Yep.
been. Did anyone do any CSI type stuff, like fingerprint dusting or any like code breaking from the
No,
note?
that it hasn't gotten to that point yet because
Okay.
he wanted to see if she would kind of give out the information or at least say that she was ticked off with us in any way.
Okay.
So now my next question would be the same thing I would ask one of my kids right now. Can you think of anything that you did that would have made this one person, because now you kind of know who it
Specific
is.
person, and it's the same person you thought of yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Is there one thing you can think of that would have happened between the two of you?
No. And I
Okay.
asked Mike as well. Me and Mike discussed it when he got home from work yesterday.
All right.
Because with the time that I leave and the time that I get home, I don't really have contact with this person.
Okay.
This girl.
So it would be a Mike thing.
So it could potentially be a Mike thing, but he too, we hardly ever see her. If she works or goes to school or whatever, you know.
How old is... Oh, don't say.
Okay.
Actually.
Whatever she's doing.
She's 85.
Where she's leaving for the day.
She's a senior.
She's a very angry
Yeah,
85
senior
year old.
came home from bingo, watch your back, smear, and right into watch
Home from bingo.
right into watch her stories.
Smear, smear, smear.
Exactly. Gotta watch my stories, and then dinner at 4
My
o'clock.
stories.
And then maybe make an Afghan.
Did you feel good after you finally had this all, even though, you know, you may have a neighbor who hates you?
Right, exactly. I felt better after kind of like letting everybody know what was going on
Okay.
and having a police report filed.
Good.
So I definitely feel a little bit better, and I was assured that my car and our parking lot was going to be watched.
Okay, because
more thoroughly.
I had a thought yesterday. I was sitting at home and it just ding. I was like, why didn't I think of this during the show
What?
while we were talking
What was your
about
thought?
it? So the note said, watch your back, and there was a mysterious substance on the car, and we didn't know what it was. I'm wondering maybe if she saw you at the pool and you didn't apply enough sunscreen to your back. And she wanted you to...
She was helping you.
She wants you to watch your back, and then she applied some
Yeah.
sunscreen to your car.
Yeah, that would be very kind of her, but I
Yes.
don't think that that was the case.
Okay, because that's kind of what I thought. Like I moved on from,
good idea,
from like
though.
a rank to maybe she saw you and you got a little too much sun. And you turned a little pink there, and she's saying watch your back, and just went with the sunscreen. But no, you're saying that's
That's not the case.
No.
probably not the case. Well, good luck. Oh, I'm glad that it's
Thank
not
you.
like some. I don't know. Like it could have really been worse. I'm glad that it's like one person in an apartment who you've narrowed it down to.
You think,
and not like
anyway.
a group of people who hate you.
We're pretty sure it's this one person. We could be wrong.
We definitely got a ton of emails yesterday from people and Facebook posts from people with suggestions,
Yes.
ex-military people, and people who were like, oh, if Amanda needs help, tell Amanda.
Right.
We got her back.
So, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let's have the Marines show up at
Yes.
Amanda's apartment.
You don't need to watch your back because we're watching it for you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Chick.
Take that.
With the loopy handwriting.
Yeah, and you're smearing things on things. Stop doing
Smear,
that.
smear.
Yeah, go watch the stories. Maybe have some porridge. I don't know what old people eat. Who knows, right? Probably like a baked flan.
A baked flan.
I don't know. I don't know what 85-year-olds
Okay,
are
well,
eating
you
these
feel
days.
better today.
I do feel a lot better today, yes.
Yay!
I feel actually pretty bad here today. I just took a
Why?
quiz. You know these BuzzFeed quizzes?
The what?
BuzzFeed quizzes. I just took another one of them, and it's who is your arch nemesis?
Right.
I'm going to pause here. I'm going to let you take it, too, so we know who it's yours. But
Okay.
mine, I'm worried because my arch nemesis is one of the most powerful people in the world.
Oh, no.
And I'm very afraid.
Putin?
Right now. It's not Putin. No, I didn't poot at all. Like outside on the way in.
So
today,
I gotta
did
go.
poot.
I gotta go take it.
You take this quiz, and we'll find out who is your arch nemesis.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mine, very scary. You can take it as well. We'll get it up right now at mychannel957.com.
Connie and Curtis.
Rick Stitt on Channel 95.7, Me and My Broken Heart. It is 6:49 with Connie and Curtis.
All right, we were just talking about how Amanda got a note saying, watch your back from one of the people who lives in her apartment building. And then I find this BuzzFeed quiz that says, who's your arch nemesis? And I take the quiz, and I'm really kind of shaking in my boots here. If I were wearing boots, I would be shaking in them because I got, my arch nemesis is Oprah. Oprah. It says Oprah.
What?
She has $3 billion, so watch your back. You might think that she's out in her garden harvesting turnips, but really, she's watching me. Oprah is my arch nemesis, and that's someone scary.
that's super sad.
You don't want to have Oprah against you. Remember, I invited Oprah to my house?
Yeah, I think your answer is actually true.
She was retiring from her TV show, and somebody asked her what she wanted to do. And she said, well, I want to learn to swim. And at that time, I had just moved into a house that had a pool in the backyard, and I had a daughter who was, what was Charlotte? Charlotte was like 3. So we were going to teach her how to swim in our pool. And I said, hey, Oprah, saw that you want to learn to swim. Come on, you can come to my house. We can have a lesson with my daughter, Charlotte. It'll be good times. We won't alert the news or the paparazzi at all.
She never even answered him.
And she had, like, her sister lived, like, right by me.
Yeah.
So she could have been in town, but she did not end up even responding to me. Oprah is my arch nemesis.
Okay, Amanda, who is yours?
Mine is Jaden Smith.
Oh. Now,
Why?
what have you done to upset Jaden Smith?
I don't know. It says Jaden Smith seems like a nice enough young man, but what is he hiding? All you have to do is take a look at his highly philosophical tweets to realize he's got something up his sleeve. He may have an innocent face, but he is your rival.
Wow. So you and Jaden Smith.
Do you feel a rivalry with Jaden Smith?
Not at all, but these pictures that they put next to my answer are pretty frightening.
Like what kind of picture?
There's a picture of his face, and then there's a picture of his face zoomed in, and then there's just a picture of his eye.
Yeah, I got that too.
You got just the eye picture?
Not Jaden Smith, though.
You got your, okay, who did you get?
My arch nemesis?
Your arch nemesis.
Squirrels. What?
Wait, but that's true.
Stupid.
That's true. Squirrels
I am
are
not
your-
afraid of squirrels.
No, they are your arch nemesis, though. It doesn't mean
Yeah,
that you're,
I'm not angry at them.
No.
I don't have anything going. They're not my nemesis.
They're angry at you.
No, they're not. They
Yes.
love me.
No, well, that's what you
Okay,
think.
listen to what this says. The biggest mistake you can ever make is trusting a squirrel.
And you just said they love you.
Maybe you've suspected it, but you and the squirrels are not on friendly terms.
And you just said you were.
So be careful out there because you never know when a squirrel is lurking. But you're better than a bunch of squirrels. Never forget that.
yeah, you are better than them. Yeah, take that, squirrels.
What? How come I got squirrels?
Well,
You guys got people.
Because listen to what you said. You said squirrels love you. You said they're not your nemesis. And then the description clearly says you probably think they love you, but they don't. It nailed this perfectly. You think you and squirrels are best friends. Has a squirrel ever been in your house?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that freaky?
I think it got in through the chimney when I was a kid.
And they freak
Like, you
out.
know, my mom back in the day, growing up, I remember her in the kitchen window, open the window, put
Okay.
all the nuts on the ledge.
Feeding them.
She's feeding them.
And then it got in.
They loved
You think
it,
it came
though.
in through the chimney and not the open window by the nuts?
Well, she didn't leave the window open. She just put the nuts out there.
Yeah, but if she's eating, so she closed it immediately. Open the
Yes,
window.
Chris.
Okay. I thought you were like,
She's
you'd be
not
You'd
stupid.
be the worst detective ever. How do you think the squirrel got in there? I don't know.
I think
The open
one.
window.
I think
With the
one did
nuts.
get in through the chimney back in the day.
We had one come in our back door when I was a kid, and I remember it freaked out because it didn't want to be in there.
Right.
So it's running all over the place, and then my
Yeah.
mom was able to escort it out, like shoo it away.
Was she?
Yeah. Why did your mom? Is your
I
squirrel
don't remember
still
how
in
they
that
got.
house?
It is.
They
It
never
is.
got it out. It's
47 of them live there. They've had babies.
They've had a
their
family.
grandparents, great grandparents.
I had the baby squirrels living in my attic once. Had
did
to
my
get 'em-
sister.
Had to trap them, and then when you get them in the trap, you pick up the trap, and they just pee all over you. They hate you. Pee, 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 and you're wet and it stinks. And they're like, quit peeing on me, squirrel. Pee, pee in your face, and you don't know the first one.
It's a big bladder.
Well, the first one you pick up,
pee,
and
pee.
and it's in the attic, so you have to reach up like to get it. So you pull it, and it's over your head, and they're just showering you with pee, and you're like, wow. So then later on, you realize put on a hood, and then grab the
Or
other
a
one.
poncho.
But the first one you grab, pees all over you.
I wonder what actual squirrel removal people wear.
They probably don't care. They get peed on all
Maybe.
the time.
My sister had a family of squirrels living in her attic.
Did she trap them and take them out and get peed on?
She tried to, but then they came back.
Oh, you're right.
And so she had a professional come in and handle it. I don't know what they
Dum,
did.
da, dum, dum.
I don't know exactly what they did.
Them squirrels got gas. Is what happened there. Those squirrels are not. They're not around anymore.
I didn't ask for the end of the story because
We-
I really didn't want to know.
We could ask the squirrels, but they ain't around. They're not here. They're not available for comment.
Wake up.
Wake up.